2 in the morning and look at it rain. Oh, the second night of rain in the entire hike. Okay, well, it was very lightly sprinkling, but now it's raining a little more, so I had to stop and put the pack cover and my raincoat on. That will kind of determine where I take a break, because I really don't want to take a break while it's raining. So we've gone about 5 miles so far. There's supposed to be a creek and a waterfall in a mile. If it quits raining by then, I'll stop and eat and drink, but otherwise I'll continue on. Rainy. Hoping to catch up to that blue sky in the distance and get out of this rain. Had to do a little glissading back there to get down. It was a little too exciting. We didn't expect this much snow left, but all of us made it. We just took a break back there by a little creek cascading down the end of the canyon, and met a native Londoner and an Australian who are hiking together that both live in a boat on the river in London, and they were telling me that they as long as they use the visitor slips, they pay certain membership a year, and as long as they move every so many days, it really doesn't cost them anything. It's kind of a neat strategy. And then they left and another Australian showed up. So there are many Australians here. He was from north of Melbourne, up in the dry country. So speaking of dry, I got everything out in the sun and got it dried out. So I feel better about how the day's going to go then. I can set up a dry tent tonight. The toe box of my sleeping bag got slightly damp, but not really wet, so I'll just get in it early tonight and the body heat will dry it out. So no problem there. Okay, so we've done about 12 miles at 10 o'clock. We took a 30-40 minute break there. It's about 10:40. The hope is to make something north of 20, to make tomorrow something south of 20, to get to Christy. I did get reception and got to call her and tell her about my glissading adventure. There was a little more snow up there than we thought. This country here is just beautiful. Volcanic rocks, big trees, just gorgeous. And now the sun's out, even better. Having to do quite a few snow crossings up here. Hasn't melted off yet. Here at this highway crossing, it looks like they got lots of trail magic going on.
It's almost up. One pizza and one burger. Who's the couple? Okay.
So that was wild. Right back there by the highway crossing, there were 2 trail angels set up that were running in shifts. I got there as the first guy closed and the second party opened up. They had all kinds of cold drinks, salad things, watermelon. And then they took your order for either a personal sized pizza or a cheeseburger. And I had the bacon cheeseburger. It was wonderful. So I feel fortified. I asked them if they take donations. They said no. And they, in addition, they gave away free custom bandanas with their trail magic information on it. And they also exchanged darn tough socks. So if yours were worn or had holes, you could exchange them with them. It's quite a deal. Tents and stoves, and everybody I've seen for the last day or so was stopped there. So fabulous. Some of the best trail magic so far. I feel like I'm Frodo and Samwise and we're getting close to Mordor. And it's raining again. We've got thunder behind us. It's raining. We're walking toward blue sky. So it's my hope that we will move on from it. Just never stops. Now you come over this ridge, leave the thunderstorms behind you over here. And now this is beautiful, sunny, a whole new view. Just gorgeous. Okay, what an interesting day. Great trail magic followed by thunderstorms, putting on the rain gear and the pack cover, having them just miss us to the west. We're very fortunate. And then coming up over the rise and getting a new view. And it's now going to be just over 4 miles to our targeted campsite at mile 1060. So once we're done with today, we'll have on a 25-mile day, which is great. And then that'll set up a shorter 15-mile early afternoon rendezvous with Christy tomorrow. It's very pretty. So back in those woods was one of the diciest waterfalls I had to cross. There was snow over the water on the high part. It was domed and slick, and there's a big step down on the rock. You had to kind of butt sit and work it out, but I made it through, and then went down the trail down there, got some water, took a break before I'm doing the last couple miles. Those two guys down the trail, I'm glad to see them because it has been a long time since they were right behind me on that waterfall. So I'm glad they made it. So we're up on the highlands here, getting ready to cross over and hopefully head away from more thunderheads that are forming behind us. Glad to be off of that exposed hilltop and back in the woods with the clouds forming. So the campsite is still 3 miles away, but we're in the trees and we're losing elevation, which is going to be good. There could be some winds associated with the thunderstorms they're predicting tonight, and the thunder and rain we've already seen. So I think it would be wise. Whoops, back on a exposed hilltop, but man, look at this panorama. Don't get these every day. Trail goes around there, back in that canyon, goes across the face. I'm gonna guess just over that, south there, is gonna go down to the campsite. Serenity Shuttle has landed trail mile 360.5. So we had a 25-mile day today. Got in just a little after 5 o'clock here. Still threatening rain, so got the tent up quick, get everything inside. Gonna filter a couple liters of water and then sit down to start eating a bunch of odds and ends, some great new tuna creations, packet tuna with rice, beans, and corn, and some Spanish seasoning. It's really good. Fritos and bean dip. I got half a canister of bean dip left. It gets eaten tonight. M&Ms, Baby Ruth bars, all kinds of stuff in there. And then in the morning we got a oversized honey bun and some cold coffee, because I don't have a cooked pot until I see Christy. We saw some amazing scenery today. Just extremely varied, very different, volcanic mixed with forest, beautiful streams, waterfalls. Got through some dodgy situations, a glissade that went a little too fast and didn't have any brakes, but ended up okay, and that dicey waterfall I was talking about, where I went over the rocks, got through that. So this campsite's a little confusing. It's right by the creek, but the Pacific Crest Trail gets a little hazy in here, so I'm gonna have to find it when I get back to it in the morning. But it's an easy stream hop, and we should be on our way. Got 16 miles left to do to meet Christy in the morning. Well, thanks for hiking with me, and remember, we're doing the impossible. That makes us mighty.